Ah, man, nice day for a ride today. Should be a really nice day to go out for a ride today on the motorcycle. And man, I just can't wait. You know, oh, but wait, first, I got to check the tire pressure of these motorcycles before I can go for a ride. I mean, that just makes sense. You know, yep, let me get out the stuff here to check my tire pressure of both motorcycles, the Harley and the Himalayan. All right, let me go ahead and get the stuff out here. All right, now all that stuff is kept. I always keep all my stuff in the toolbox here. I call this my air drawer with all my air compressor parts. But I'm going to need the hose, and I'm going to need the tire pressure gauge. I also like to double check it, like with this gauge, just to be sure that I have everything that I need. So, yep, that's kind of what I need to do here. So, let me shut this drawer and go and check my tire pressure. All right, so I'm gonna come over. All right, so to check this tire pressure, I'm gonna have to use a few items as I showed you to check your tire pressure. These hoses are nice. This is actually a HarleyDayRider extension hose, but it's nice. So I'm going to have to take this valve cap off. And, yep. Got to do this every time you're checking your tire pressure. And I can put this extension hose on, but on this particular bike, I don't really need it. So I can go here and I can check my tire pressure. It's about 25, so that's pretty good on that tire. So then I'm going to have to go get on the ground in the back there and check that tire pressure. You know, you would think somebody would come up with a better solution to check tire pressures, make it easier to do. I don't understand why I have to get all this stuff out all the time. So let's talk about maybe there is a better solution. All right, let's see if I can find a better solution. Okay, so is there a better solution for checking tire pressure than having to get down on the ground and check for, you know, get dirty maybe if you're out somewhere, to have a constant check on your tire pressure? There's TPM monitoring systems, right? Tire pressure monitoring, TPM, okay? Now, I want to talk to you about a product that I showed you a couple years ago. The company actually called me up and said, look, can you do another video? And we'd like to send you another set of TPMs, tire pressure monitoring system, for your second motorcycle, for your Himalayan. So today we're going to do that. We're going to be showing you, believe it or not, let me see if I can make this dramatic. The Fobo 2. The Fobo 2. So what is the Fobo 2? The Fobo 2 is that. It's a tire pressure monitoring system. Of course, you know, whenever you're looking for your scissors, you can usually never find them. Oh, look, there they are, right where I put them. They come pre-packaged. There's 2 of them in here. You can also buy them for your trikes. You can buy a set of 3. You can also buy these for your car, right? If your car doesn't have TPM built in, which mine does, but it's in the car, it's like an idiot light. You don't know which tire it is. We're going to open this baby up here and have a look at these things. And then I'm going to also show you in this video how to set it up on your phone. At least I hope. If the video goes okay, I will do that. All right, so it just slides right out. The packaging is really nice. Here's your instructions. Here's your warning that there's a battery in these things. The battery, I can tell you, lasts usually about at least a year, year and a half, depending on how cold your motorcycle is in the wintertime. I would suggest if you leave your motorcycles outside and leave them covered in the winter and it's cold, take the Phobos off and put them in the house until spring, until you're ready to ride. Then put them back on, because it'll kill the batteries in these things. It just takes a standard small watch battery. I never had any trouble finding the batteries for these. The directions are very easy to read. Should have brought my glasses. But and I set this up, like I said, a long time ago. But so I'm going to show you the package. I'm going to bring the camera over here and actually show you the packaging, and then we'll get these on the bike. Once I do that, I'll show you how to set them up on your phone, on your mobile phone. This works on Apple phones, iPhones, and Android phones, so it'll work on both phones. There's a free app you download, and it'll monitor your system all the time. So now when you walk into the garage, you just have to open the app and have a look at the app, and it will show you the exact pressure of your motorcycle tires. So a lot easier, a lot nicer, a lot cleaner than having to get down on the ground all the time. So, all right, let me bring this camera over and show you the inside the packaging. Okay, so the packaging is very nice when you buy these things. Once you take that plastic off, if you notice, it slides right out. Okay, make sure I got them up right. They slide right out there. So there they are. Okay. Inside of here, I really don't remember what's inside of here, actually. There are some rings. Okay, I don't know what those are for, actually, but never used those. These are the actual... These are metal stems. Now, they do recommend that you use metal stems. The Himalayan already has metal stems on it because they're tube tires, so they come with metal stems. These are actually extra couplers here. We don't need those for this application. What these are, you put these on first. This is a locking unit. So you screw this thing on first, and then you put your Fobo on. These are the Fobos. Okay. See if I can get out of there. Come on. Really good packaging. So these are the Fobo units right here. All right. It doesn't really matter front or rear. They're not marked. And that is basically because when you're setting it up on your phone, you're going to initialize them one at a time, and it'll mark, and you can mark it front or rear. Okay, so the little tab you see right here, you pull that out. That's where the battery is. The battery's right inside there. I'm going to show that to you. So I'm going to unscrew this. Okay, without losing the battery. There's the battery. So it's a standard watch battery. It's a very, you just pull this paper out of there. See if we can get that out of there. Come on. When you pull that paper out, that will activate that battery right there. I'm trying to watch the camera at the same time here. So that will activate the battery. Then you just screw the cap back on. Okay. Okay, so that's Fobo 1 ready to go. Okay, it's Fobo. It's F-O-B-O. I'll have the link down in the description of this video so you guys can purchase this if you want to buy these things. I know a lot of you have purchased them last time I showed these. Again, that's why the company notified me. These are sent to me for free from the company. Okay, we're going to set the other one up here again. I'm just going to gently pull this so I don't rip it. Holding the battery, I'm just going to pull this paper out of the way. And there we go. We'll just pull that out. Put this one back together. It's hard to do here when I'm watching this upside down. Oh, sorry. That's Fobo. That's the other one. Okay. So anyway, you just screw these back together. All right. Just like that. Now they're active and ready to go. Okay. All right. So that is the second Fobo right there. All right. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move the camera again and show you how to place one of these on the front wheel there. They do send you an extra set of these things. I suggest leave these in the box. Leave these in your toolbox, okay, or wherever you keep your spare parts, because I believe if you lose one of these things, you know, you're going to have to contact the company to get another one. But I'm sure they'll send you out a set. It's a really good company to work with. All right, they go, this end here goes down, such as that, and then the Fobo will go on top of it. So the Fobo actually goes right in. You can see how they interlock here, okay? So, very nice system. All right, let me go ahead. We're going to move this camera over, and we'll show you how to put this on the motorcycle. Okay, when you're ready to put this on the motorcycle, again, I got my locking ring first. Now, when you take your caps off, I suggest put those somewhere, because if you ever sell the motorcycle, you want to keep your Fobos, because you can use these things on anything. You can see, again, where the Himalayan has a metal stem. Now, I can tell you on the Harley-Davidson, I have a set on these. I've had them on there for at least 2 years with rubber stems. I've never had any problems, and I know I'm going to get a lot of hate in the comments for that, but they've been absolutely fine. These new Fobos, the original set, you had to have metal stems, but the newer ones are lighter weight, and it don't cause a whole lot of imbalance to your tires. Okay. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is screw this again with the tapered side down. So you're going to screw that onto your stem. Okay, we're going to screw that onto the stem, or just twist it on there. All right. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to put our Fobo on, okay? So we'll put this all the way down here first to start that off. I don't know how far down this will go. And you're going to just put the Fobo on there. Again, it's just like putting a regular cap on. Okay, put this on until it locks all the way down. And then screw that locking cap back up. Okay, twist it back up so it locks. And just hand tighten these. Don't put a wrench on there or anything. You don't need a wrench on there, okay? All right. So the app itself, these operate on Bluetooth. So the app itself is right here. And I'm going to try to show you this. I'm going to try to do a screen recording on my phone to see how that works. Let's see if I can get that to run and walk you through this. Okay, so I should be recording my phone. It is recording up there in the upside there, so we'll try to put this on with this video. So the Fobo app is right here on the front screen. I'm going to open that Fobo app up. Hopefully my Harley's not going to alarm. I don't know what their tires are looking like right now. But this is the current app. And you can see the Harley is at 34.7. Now that's the front. The rear is at 37.7. All right. What we're going to do though is we're going to add a motorcycle. So we're going to add a new motorcycle. Hit the big old add button up there. Okay. And I should be showing you this on my phone right now, so we're going to walk through this. We are going to select motorbike. Next. Name it. We're going to name the motorcycle Himalayan. Okay, done. Again, I'm going to still try to keep some of this on the camera. It's named it Himalayan. You can take a picture of the motorcycle if you want. Maybe I'll do that. Let me stand back here and take a picture of the motorcycle. All right, so I'm just going to take a picture of the bike. Okay, I'll use that photo. Done. Okay, it's not the greatest, but there's a picture of the bike. Okay, all right, I'm going to do next. Saving profile Himalayan to the cloud. So it does save it to the cloud, okay, from your phone. It's going to register the photo. It's uploading the photo now. Okay, so the front tire, I did get my tire pressures here. Let me see what they are supposed to be. So the front should be at 25 and the rear should be at 32. Again, please no hate emails. I'm just going by that. 25 and 32. Pressure setting here. The front tire, perfect tire pressure is, again, I said 26. Okay, so it'll go low and high, and again, I should be recording my phone, so hopefully I can put this video in here. But the low would be 24, the high would be 32. Okay, so sometimes with weather, you may have to raise this high up to maybe 34 or something, just to give a little bit more pressure. Okay, save that one. The rear tire, I said, should be at 32. So we'll go 32, 29, and 40. Looks pretty good. I'll save that. Okay, we'll go next. Okay, make, vehicle, and everything, model. You could do all that. That's all optional. You don't have to do that. Since I took a picture, I probably will not. Hit finish. Because it wants to find both sensors at one time. So we are going to install the rear sensor. Bring the camera back here. It's exactly the same install, so it's really not that difficult. I don't know why my light shut off. All right, there we go. Now you can see that better. So same install. In case that light was off in the front, you just take the cap off again. You put the locking ring on. Line it up there. You don't want it cross-threaded, right? So let's get that on there. Just like so. Then we're going to take the actual Fobo. It wants them both on so it can initialize them, which, okay, that makes sense. Once that's on, raise your locking cap back up. Again, just hand tightened. All right, so that's all good. I'm going to pick up my caps because I tend to lose those pretty easy. All right. Let's go back to the phone. And again, we're going to try to reinitialize here. I'll have it in the video, but I'm trying to, okay, let's retry it, see if it'll initialize the sensors. Looking for the rear tire sensor now. Checking ownership, saving it to the cloud. Okay, install the front sensor. The front sensor is installed. So we're going to scan for the front tire. Okay, we got the rear tire done at 28. Let's remove the second sensor for 8 seconds. Touch the sensor with your mobile. Okay, so 8 seconds. Let's put it back on. This is good in case you have any trouble. A little troubleshooting tips for you here. Okay. All right. Okay, now you can see, now it does pick it up there. You can hear the alarms going off. That's the alarms telling you that the pressure's bad, okay, one way or the other, either too high or too low, okay, on your tires. So, but you can see they're both, the batteries do indicate there, so that's really nice too. But yeah, so again, you can have as many motorcycles and vehicles as you want. See if I can get back to my home screen here. There's my home screen. I have the Road Glide, okay, which I got to take a picture of that, and the Himalayan. You can add new and have as many as you want on there. So, all right, let me reposition this camera. Okay, guys, well, that is the install of the Fobo Bike 2. You know, they are Bluetooth. It's a very nice system, especially if you don't have TPM on your vehicles or on your motorcycles or even your trike. To be able to use these things, you know, to monitor your pressure system. Some guys don't like them, and I'll tell you why. One guy is Road Glide Andy. He did not like them. He makes a good point. So when you have these things on, your valve stem is actually depressed all the time, okay? So it's always putting pressure on that valve stem. And I can tell you that when I went to check the actual tire pressure to make sure the TPM was working on the Harley, one of the valve stems got stuck and it was releasing air, so I had to replace the stem. So what I would suggest for you to do is at least buy a stem kit. I bought one on Amazon for, I don't know, maybe $8 or something. It came with like 15 different valve stems you can put in your tires. So just to have them. But like I said, I ran them for 2 years on the Harley with rubber stems, the whole valve stem, and I've had no trouble at all. So, you know, it's a really good system. I don't know about the Himalayan being an adventure bike, but I'm going to try it out. I mean, it's nice just to come in the garage, not have to get all that gear on stuff to check your tire pressures. And I know a lot of you guys are hating me right now going, oh, HDR, you know, it's all that stuff, and you know, that's the way it goes, and it's so easy. I get it, and, you know, but it's just ease of use. I mean, we all like everything to be easier, right? So, all right. Okay, guys, hope you've enjoyed this video. Again, if you did, give it that big thumbs up. I will have a link in the description below where you can go and order Phobos. I think right now, I believe they're $99. The company did not send me a discount code. I'm going to email them and ask them If they do send me a discount code, I will be putting that in the description below also, so you can get a little discount on your Phobos. But it is nice for any bike or any vehicle that doesn't have tire pressure monitoring. So it's perfect. So until next time, remember, ride your own ride, be safe out there, and I'll talk to you next time, huh? HarleyDayRider be down and out in the beautiful ACR garage here in southwestern Pennsylvania. Bye for now.